Alrighty, let's get going. Let's see. What's going on, Stiffy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Just getting all these apps on. And then double check our YouTube, make sure we're okay with that. Okay. What's going on, Ellie? Good to see you. Okay. Just heading out for work. I actually worked earlier, too. Yeah, I got a really big shift order from earlier. So I filmed it for a video. It's okay. Those kids aren't paying attention. We're not supervised either. Oh well, not my kids. What can I say about it? But anyway, yeah, so earlier I did come out for a shipped order. I filmed it for a video, so I didn't live stream it or anything. And then I filmed for a separate video. So there was that. And let's see. There's Olaf. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, let me stop soon. I'll stop up here. Have to stop. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Okay, let's see. What's going on, Ulf? Good to see you. Ooh. Wow, that's bad. $4.25 for 4.5 miles? I don't think so. I hope this isn't a repeat of yesterday. So Ulf asks, how long can I do those 2 T-bar rows I do and still get gains from them? Need change matter, it doesn't matter. As long as there's progress, it doesn't matter. And as long as, as long as it feels good, keep doing it. What's going on, Cole? You put on eyeliner and makeup, now I look like a full femboy with the Kurt. I mean, as long as you're happy, I guess. That's cool. Two SS. I don't know what you mean by that, Stiffy. No, I don't care, like, whether you were or weren't. I don't care. That's like I said, whatever makes you happy. What's going on, bud? How you doing? We're just heading out to get some orders. We're not off to a great start. They sent us a $4.25 order for 4.5 miles. So that was an easy decline. That decline was about as easy peasy as a Japanese. You look slay. Hey, right on. Slay queen. I can do the same exercise for years as long as there's progress. But if I get so sick of it and stuck, there's no time. And then it's time to change it out. Yeah, I know that it has 2 S's in it. The mic, the bike dasher. It doesn't really matter, right? Because everything else about it looks great. I mean, I don't know if I'd do years and years the very same stuff all the time, but yeah, you can go extended periods of time doing the same stuff as long as you keep making progress and it feels good. So, you guys are coming in, just don't forget to hit that like button. So I know there's more than 2 people in here. And let's see, Cole asks, how are you? I'm doing okay. I did a huge shipped order earlier today. I filmed it for a video. I'll have that coming out pretty soon. It's not the video coming out tomorrow, but it's it'll be for a separate video. It was a very pleasant surprise too, let's just say. And speaking of surprise, man, where are the orders at? I'm gonna check shipped, see if there's anything available with that. $4 for 4 miles, who's tipping? Yeah, if anything, it's probably like maybe $1. Yeah, I'm gonna check shipped right now, see if there's any orders. Okay, there's one, but wow, that's gonna take me in cocoa if I took that. Yeah, screw that. I'm not taking it. Is this Dasher Phil guy? Does he not know what he's doing? He just finished the video. Just see the two. Come on, man. If you're gonna say you're gonna do something, then pay attention, dude. Shit. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I got a upcoming collab video with several other gig tubers. That video will be coming out pretty soon as well. So that's not the one that I filmed today. Well, actually, it was one of them, but it wasn't the shipped order. It was a separate one. So that'll be cool. As long as people actually, they submit their videos. Yeah, I'm wondering how many more people we gotta wait for. Because I know I got, I think it was 5 other, yeah, I got 5 other people in the video. And I think there was originally 10. So we only got half. One of them left the group too. This sort of goes to this, I guess. So we gotta get Dash and Phil, and then 3 other people, I think it is. Something like that. I'll pull over for a minute. Okay. Now let's see. Ellie says makeup is fun. Looks like Brad Pitt's back. What's going on, Brad Pitt? I'm very handsome. Everyone says so. I bet you agree, right? You're not ugly. And even if something's ugly, who cares? It doesn't matter. Stiffy says, I love drag shows. The best is when I get dragged into it and the show drags on for long. Okay, that's fair. Cole says, glad to catch another stream and hang out for a while. If I don't respond, might be busy. Leave it playing for watch hours. Yeah, thanks, Cole. Appreciate that. That's heckin' dope. Hey, what's up, Glitch? How you doing, buddy? Have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, you too, man. You too. I did work earlier. We got a huge shipped order, and then I filmed for a separate video. So that'll be some cool stuff coming out in the near future. But for the time being, we got business to do in the form of DoorDash and whoever else sends us offers tonight. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, 6 of us got the video. Then we need Phil. That'll be number 7. Then there's 2 more people. So it was originally going to be 10, but oh well, that's okay. And some of them are probably familiar faces that you've seen before, and some others maybe you haven't. And then you'll see your boy and their videos too. Be a nice bit of cross promotion, things like that. Someone in the gym said we should change every 3 months. Did they provide any particular reasoning for that? Because, I mean, anyone in the gym can say something like that. And, you know, a lot of people won't question it and they'll just do it anyway. It's like, all right, well, why 3 months? Like, why specifically that metric? And what exactly is it about 3 months that makes it unique compared to breaking things up into mesocycles? Ellie says, "Can I join the collab? It can be a halftime show." It's a video collab, and it's oh shoot. Okay, here we go. 10.25 for about 3 miles. It's more like 3.5, but it's got the plus sign, so that means we're gonna get paid more. So yeah, I gotta make a U-turn. Bodybuilder newspapers, okay? I mean, as you've probably come to know by now, a lot of the different competitive bodybuilders have different biases. So even though there is some consistency with training principle, it is largely a spectrum to a lot of those bodybuilders. And, you know, a lot of it is questionable at best, let's just say. Someone came to me, said I need to turn my wrist to the side, squeeze at the top doing bicep curl, not just the wrist, but the arm-ish too. What does that mean? Are you talking about this? Like at the top you go like this? Or like this? If that's what they say, if that's what they mean, they're not completely wrong. You can get a perfectly fine contraction without rotating, without creating torque on the wrist. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you. We're picking up the first DoorDash for the night. It's $10.25 USD for about 3.5 miles. It's got a plus sign next to it, so it's going to pay even higher. I'll be curious to see just how much higher. Guess we'll find out. You've seen some do it, I know. Yeah, if what you mean by that is getting that external rotation of the wrist at the top of a particular curl, yeah, you can definitely do that. You'll also get a little more of the forearm flexors because of that torque that you're creating on the wrist. It's not a huge difference either way. It's more like I guess you can look at it more like that additional 5%, I guess, where you're basically getting like 95% of the benefit of a curl by not twisting the wrist at all. Or should I say creating torque on the wrist? That's an important distinction. Because as you probably come to know so far, Ulf, it's not simply just a muscle. It's looking at what joints and tendons that muscles are attached to and how those joints and tendons synergize with one another. A group of joints and tendons is called a complex. Like say, for example, ankle to knee to hip. That would be called a complex. And how exercises function according to that complex, right? That'll depend on the type of activation or lack thereof with an exercise. And plus, we know that joints and tendons don't just move up and down. They can move side to side. They can rotate internally. They can rotate externally. You know? Depends on the joints, though. What's going on, GS? Yeah, that's Gary. That's right. What up, Gary? What's going on, Crystal? Good to see you, too. And, I dreamt about you last night, or it might have been you, could have been someone else, but I believe it was you. Oh, that's interesting. Hope it wasn't an unpleasant dream. Let's see, Gary hit 40 subs today. Hey, way to go, dude, you're almost 50. I don't know if you want to do live streaming and stuff, Gary, but when you hit 50 subs and you verify your YouTube account, they'll let you live stream. We'll ask, will this be a restaurant order? Yeah, it's at Hot Walk. It's one of the Chinese places by me. It's $10.25 plus for about 3.5 miles. So that means it's going to pay higher. It's already paying pretty good. I'm actually really glad I declined that other order. And my acceptance rate's still high enough to, be safe, I guess. You would make a killer fitness channel, compete with the best of them. I'll keep it in mind. Right, I've thought of the idea, but, I've got a main focus and really honing a lot of my energy into it. I could even potentially do it on this channel in the form of live streams. Because, the thing is, as long as I'm doing my primary niche on a regular basis, you can deviate from it. You could deviate from it if people want to see it. Like, for example, I'm sure some of you guys have heard of him. He's Mad Matt Deliveries. So Mad Matt Deliveries, his primary thing is, doing like DoorDash and these other gig apps. And he also has karaoke nights. So the karaoke doesn't really have anything to do with gig work, but people still love it and people want to see it. So basically, me seeing these other fellow gig tubers doing things that aren't specifically gig work makes me think that, okay, well, it's entirely plausible for me to do stuff that isn't specifically gig work as well. So I'll keep all that in mind, but the main focus is, well, to stay focused and get this channel monetized and keep growing this community. You are healing people through the screen with your good energy pulses, Mike. Well, that's cool. And, it's nice to know that people feel positively like that. So that's heckin' dope. Yeah, you got a healing session soon. We'll see you again. All right, take care, Crystal. Good to see you. Let's see. Cole says that was random. Oh yeah, we get all kinds of unique individuals here. I don't mind. It's cool. It goes to show that my channel isn't specifically geared towards people that like to watch gig work. It seems like YouTube is expanding the reach. Right? They're basically putting me in a lot of people's feeds, even if they don't specifically watch gig work. So I'm down for that. That means more long-term growth. I'll read the rest of the comments in a second. We're just pulling up to the hot walk right now. Okay. Okay, here we are. Just made it. Cole asked, would you say I'm random at times, Mike? Sure. I think we all are to some extent. Yeah, let me scroll back a little bit, just keep up with. Okay, it looks like they marked the orders ready, so let me make this quick. Lead back to the other side. It takes me northeast. Not super northeast. Corey says, just finished up another Uber Eats shop order, $15, closing in on $130 for the day. Is that Canadian or USD? Brad Pitt asks, would you move into my pool house next to my mansion? Work for me. I don't know enough about you to answer that. I'm not really a party guy, Brad Pitt, so I don't know. You're so knowledgeable on fitness stuff, dude. You're doing this job anyway. Could multitask with streaming. Keep it flowing. Well, given how I already multitask and I'm just barely doing it, again, I gotta stay focused on the main goal. I'll take it from there. Everything I make is Canadian. You do the math if you want to convert it. Yeah, I'd be curious. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it like 70% of the US dollar? Okay, not quite 70%. So that would put you, Corey, at $93.72 USD. So that puts you at almost 100 USD. That's pretty good. Nice work, dude. Glad to see you are doing fine. And I'll let you guys vote stuff like that in too as we go. As far as like different types of live stream segments. I wouldn't make pre-recorded content about fitness on this channel. That would tonally clash. But live streams is more of a free-for-all type thing, you know. Hey, I'm picking up for Kristen. Kristen with a K. All right, thanks. What's up, KC? Do I check under the bed for magic fingers before falling asleep? Yes. Yes, I do. They call it the boogie finger. It's like the boogeyman, but it's the magic finger. It's the magical boogie finger. Oh. Okay. Yeah, how's your day going, KC? We just picked up a hot walk order. We're gonna go drop it off. They say it's gonna pay more than what's listed because it's got the plus sign. That's heckin' dope. Off topic, but do you know butterflies taste with their feet? You know, I think I've heard something like that before, which is interesting. Casey says, might go get some spaghetti. Hey, right on, dude. I like spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Okay. Okay, verified. You know, they want me to... It says do not open sealed bags, but it wants me to verify the order. It's like, but you don't want me to open the bag. Makes no sense. Oh well, I digress. Let's get going. And everybody chit-chatting. That's nice. Let's see if we get up to 10 licks to the video before I go drop this off. That'd be heckin' dope. I appreciate everyone that's been stopping by, hanging around, things like that. Appreciate you guys being here. What's going on, Olivia? How you doing today? Sweet. Green light, baby. Let's go. I was about to say, I smell gasoline. Hey, what's up, Joseph? What's going on, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. In case you guys don't know, I'm going on Eric's channel on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. When he gets the stream set up, ring that Taco Bell so you get notified. You'll see your boy on there. I'll be doing the dinner hour shift, and I'm sure Eric's gonna be working, doing his Insta Shart and Insta Fart. So that ought to be a good time. Hope you guys are looking forward to it, because I am. Ray Wilson. I don't know if I've seen Ray Wilson before. Learn logical... Oh, wait, no, I have seen Ray Wilson. And hierarchy evidence, no, holds weight. Sharpens your thinking, protects you from being misled. Yeah, I agree with you. And Eric says, heck yeah, man, let's go. Yeah, man, let's go. Ah. Well, let's go as soon as I get back on the road. Wait for this car. Come on, let's go. Ow. Bumpy wumpies. All right, I'll give you guys a better view. Ta-da! So, the weather's really nice out today. It topped out about 74. It didn't get any hotter than that. So the weather's really nice. I hardly ever get Uber Eats shopping orders anymore. Maybe I'll get one tonight. You never know. With the power of Corey the Canadian Man, I, Mike the Bike Dasher, will get an Uber Eats shopping order. Maybe. What's going on, Jerk Beefy? It's 73 over by you, but it feels like 1,000. Sorry to hear that. It's, right now it's 73 and windy. It's a little windy, but we got like that cool air, so it actually feels quite nice. And it hasn't rained the past few days, so the humidity hasn't been crazy high either. So that makes the weather feel that much nicer when it's not humid. So a lot of the time it's humid as heck, which is no bueno. That's many no buenos indeed. Ah, bumpies. Bumpies. You know what's going to be the best part about this Monday Fun Day collab with Eric? He's going to have his connection problems, and you guys are going to hear a bunch of wind from me. It's a combination of windiness and buffering. Hey, it'll be all good though. It'll be heckin' dope. Super duper many heckin' dopes. Wait till summertime. No, don't remind me of that, Eric. Don't remind me of the summertime. Hell nah. Hell nah. I'm gonna be like that all summer. And then when January comes around, I'll be like, oh, hell no, it's too cold. I just wish we had April weather all year. That'd be perfect. In between, just uploaded the last order as a screen recorded video. Hey, way to go, Corey. Keeping up with them videos. I know with my channel, people like watching the videos too, and I like to make them, so I try to make some time to put some cool stuff out. A little different from what I do with the live streams. Just try to increase the variety of output, Ow! Ah! At times the camera's still wavy. Yeah, I don't know what setting I need to change. I don't know if it's Google Lens or if it's something else. It doesn't give me a lot of options. It's pretty much Google Lens and, adjusting the sharpness, and that's about it. It might be that. I'll have to turn Google Lens off and see if it makes a difference. If you guys have more experience with that, let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, we're in the apartment complex now, and they wanted us to drop it off by 5:41 Eastern. It's 5:38 Eastern, so we're pretty much on time. So that's good. There's also no real stabilization on this camera either, so it's going to be wobbly as it is, but that's okay. No biggie. Brad Pitt says, Mike the Bike Dasher, dude, you're right. Ride like a legend. If it were up to me, it'd be chilling in my pool house surrounded by girls, sipping smoothies, living the dream. That sounds cool. Can't say I'm like a super party hardy person, though, but I get what you mean. All right, let me drop this order off. I'll be right back, guys. Sweet, nothing took over. Okay, guys, we just dropped that order off. So it originally paid $10.25, but it wound up paying $12 because of the plus sign. So I'll show you guys up here. This number right here. So it wound up paying $12 instead of $10.25. So that's pretty good, not too bad. And we just got ourselves another DoorDash order. It's at McDonald's. It's only paying $3.50, but it's only going about a mile. So I figured might as well just take it and then see where the rest of this day takes us, huh? Oh yeah, it's the main problem is there's no stabilization on the camera, and since I have suspension, it soaks up all the bumps, right? But it does make the camera shake. Oh shit! Excuse me. Oh, looks like that Nico guy is back. Okay. Earth is not round. You know, I asked you before, man. You gotta substantiate your claims with evidence, and you didn't. Oh, spray! Ow. Whoops. Oop. I hit the sprinklers over here. Whoops, a daisy. Well, I didn't like literally hit it, but you know what I mean. I'm getting sprayed on. That's not what she said. Get your mind out of the gutter. And don't tell me that whole, government studies and shit. It's like the hierarchy of evidence exists for a reason, right? I think most people realize not all evidence is created equal. So we use that evidence hierarchy to figure out which forms of evidence are best for a given topic, a given situation, right? So to just dismiss all studies as if they're all the same thing that's a black and white dogmatic way of thinking. It's also just very narrow-minded. And don't get me wrong, that's not me saying 100% trust everything that you read. So don't take it like that either. But with all else being equal, I'm going to take the higher forms of evidence above the stuff that isn't. Plain and simple. Military documents. Who's 4chan? What is that? 4chan. I don't know what that is. And again, if you're gonna say stuff like that, well, how do we know it's real? I'm working. That's why I didn't see it. I'm not paying attention to every comment that's here. If you get on my case about not seeing every comment, I'm just going to boot you and you won't come back. I hate being pestered when I'm working. Plus, I got to keep my eyes on the road. I don't feel like getting in a fucking accident. To read some stupid ass comment about the earth being flat. Just saying. It's like Reddit. Oh, it's like Reddit. Okay. Well, we know what Reddit is like. It's a bunch of unsubstantiated anecdotes, for one, and people love using Photoshop on top of that and try to push it off as being real. It's like, yeah, that's a very reliable source. just saying. It's like, how much of a fool do you got to take me for, you know? Why do flat earthers only play ice hockey? Because the ball isn't round. Oh, Jesus. Because the ball isn't round. That's funny. All right, so I think the order's ready. That one right there, I think that's the order. I'm going to go in, see if that's the order. If it is, then we can head out. The order was ready, so that's good. All right, we got a Grubhub. I'm checking that real quick. Okay, it's 11:48 for 10.3 miles, and it's a stack. So, no, we're not taking that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go. All right, 3810. I know exactly where that's at. It's right across the street. Sweet. Kane says you got confused, Mike. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I am the 69-year-old man, right? I can't help but to get confused sometimes. It just is what it is, you know? What is a flat earther's favorite bread? Flat bread. Well, you're probably not wrong about that. I'm sure they also don't believe in 3D shapes either. So in that sense, life is probably just a big canvas to paint and draw on for two-dimensional images. Yeah, take that one, flat earthers. Okay, here we are. Do I have flatbread in the US? Yes. Jesus. Why is Phil so confused, man? It's called compress the video, send it through Messenger. That's it, man. Shit. Government wants to take away everything natural, fill us with chemicals, feed us with insects, lab-grown food. Nico, this is your last warning, Nico, right? You're going to make claims, support them with evidence. You're just saying a bunch of conspiratorial bullshit. If you keep doubling down, I'm going to just permaban you. I timed you out to give you a chance to come back and not be a fucking retard. But if you keep it up, you're going to just get permabanned. Go spread your conspiracy elsewhere. All right, what do we got? We got an order from Aldi. It's on the other side of town, though. No. The eagle said the earth is round. The python nodded. He's wrapped around it. Flat Earth is still arguing on the edge. You know, that could be an actual painting or a drawing. Okay, we got another order. It's at this McDonald's. It's going about 2 miles. It's more like 2.5 for $4. Not great, but it was better than that other order they sent us. That other order was going about 7 miles for $9, and it had 17 items from Aldi. So in other words, it was pretty terrible. I decided it wasn't worth it. So even though this order's paying less, it's taking less to get it done. So, you know, I'll just go with that. On the bright side too, that shift order that I did earlier, it wound up being really good. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything though. All right, Nico, you're done. I gave you a chance. All you did was just say more conspiracy shit, right? Again, just trying to say like, oh, well, they have this and that. How the fuck do you know? You don't know that. You don't fucking know shit, dude. And you're gonna come over here and try to gaslight us like that? Go fuck yourself, you conspirator. Fucking retard. Oh shit. Check it out. Let's do it, baby. Check it out. Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe it's not even here yet.
Sweet, there we go.
Your name Nathan?
No, I'm picking up a DoorDash.
Yeah. Hopefully this is there.
Oh. It's a little wet. Oh, wait, is that the order? No way. Hold on. Ah, that's not the order. Okay. I was hoping it would be. But yeah, this order I'm gonna pick up is pretty good, man. I just don't want to lose that order. Yeah, so Stiffy, what the guy was, what he was saying is he was, again, saying more shit like, oh, you know, climate change isn't real. And then he said that, oh, there's a lot of evidence from the opposite side, but it's hidden. It's like, how the hell do you know? You know, again, if you're going to make a claim, for God's sakes, provide evidence. That's it. Doubling down on your unsubstantiated claims is meaningless. It's meaningless. It was just getting annoying, you know? So that's why I wound up banning him. I gave him a chance. You saw it, right? I gave him a chance. But when you like that, oh, is that the order? 917? Sweet. Thanks. All right, let's go. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that because he's just a conspiracy Latin retard. So who gives a shit? And yeah, I know I'm saying the R word a little loosely, but hey, the boot fits. The boot fits, right? Anyway, we just got the order. We're gonna go drop it off. It's taken me pretty close to the Winn-Dixie. So what I can do is I'll swing over by Winn-Dixie real quick and pretend that I'm shopping for the order right now. But what I'm actually going to do is drop this order off and then swing back to the Winn-Dixie. It's a shopping order. It's only a few items too. It's not even that bad. Hold on. Heard that before. They say only one side, the other side of good evidence. Yeah, it's like a lot of the time, majority rules, right? A lot of the time in scientific literature, majority rules. And again, it's looking at things from the perspective of peer-reviewed evidence, not just expert opinions and blog articles and Reddit posts or 4chan or whatever the hell else is out there, right? Majority rules when it comes to peer-reviewed research. Okay, yeah, this order is extremely close. Eagles curve from 10,000 feet. Python dream in spirals. Meanwhile, Carl's in his shed. It's a lizard Wi-Fi. Yeah, just make that the last Python joke for the day. Let's try to keep that to one a day. I don't want to annoy people too much. I'm not saying you're annoying or anything, but, you know. Anyway. But there were several people kind of like, oh, you know, the Python stuff. My safe bet is just one Python poop a day. Yeah, there you go, one a day. That's fine. Ellie asked, do I like musicals? I can't really say I'm into them. Well, to each their own. I don't hate musicals. I'm just not really into them. I'd rather watch a musical than Incredibles 2, even though Incredibles 2 was probably a better film. I was telling Cole that I genuinely hate that film, even though a lot of people loved it. It's one of the single most disappointing movies I've ever watched. You know, just keeping it real, no cap. The Incredibles 2. You know that Pixar movie, The Incredibles? They made a second one a few years ago. It was about a 15-year span of time between the films. And a lot of people loved it. They thought it was great. I, for one, hated it. It's one of the most disappointing films I've ever watched, despite how many people loved it. Hey, what's up, Linda? How you doing? We're dropping off a DoorDash right now. It's only paying $4, but we got a new greens order that's paying over $19. It's at Winn-Dixie. It's only a few items for 2 miles. So I think we're getting rewarded. Dismissing climate science because fringe views don't go mainstream is like ignoring fire alarms because one guy says he doesn't smell smoke. That's a good way to put it. Hey, what's up, Crocodile? How you doing? Okay. Okay, looks like Phil finally got what Nikki was trying to tell him. Come on, Phil. So he actually got his video, so he'll be number 7. That's cool. Because in this collab video that I've got coming out with several other creators, we've got 9 total people participating. So it's going to feature 8 people per video, unless the other 2 back out, which I'm not sure about right now. But we'll have to see. So I'm calling you pedals. Lexus and a Mustang. He couldn't wait for the 2 cars behind me. There was only 2 cars behind me. He could have waited. But now he's got to get to where he needs to go right away. No. Just go. Come on, Grandma. Your eyes ain't what they used to be. I mean, after all, I'm a 69-year-old man, so I speak from experience. Okay. Now you can cross over. Let's go, baby. Let's get this road off and keep going. And I did let them know I'm on the way. That's just, me and my basic customer service skills. And speaking of customer service, I think that's the reason why I got a really good tip from that shipped order earlier. When I did that shipped order, I just did a lot of the basic communication that I always do. Except, the woman told me that no one else does that really, And then she told me that I finished her order faster than anyone else. Imagine that, right? I'm on a fucking bicycle. I'm on a bicycle, and I'm giving these motorists a run for their money. I guess it's either that I'm that far ahead in a lot of ways, or a lot of these motorists in my area got to step up their game. But hey, either way, that's pretty cool. And Olivia says, great job. Yeah, thanks. I tell people all the time, just let the customer know you're waiting for their order. Let the customer know that you're shopping for their order. Let them know you're on the way. And if something's out of stock, or if there's an issue with the order, reach out to them. That's it. It's not hard, man. You just have to do it or you don't. And trust me, right? I'm a largely introverted person, and I think it to make it. I play the part of the guy that's willing to text back, willing to call back. So take it from me. Not, that's an anecdotal experience. Take that with a grain of salt, Stevie, whoever else. But you know what I mean. I'll have to read that in a second. Come on, hurry up. You don't slow down and wait for me. I'm on a bicycle. Just go in front of me, man. I'm not even on the road. Okay, I just got a Grubhub order. It's $4.21 for 1.8 miles, but I'm already preoccupied, so I'm going to skip it. I'm just going to skip that order. I'm going to plus DoorDash as soon as I get to the customer's place, too. Man, windy. All right, come on, let's go. Go, Nissan, go. All right, 1635. Okay, let me pause DoorDash. That way they don't send me an offer for this. Because I want to drop this off and then get that Uber Eats order. Okay, here we are. It says baby's sleeping. I'll be right back. I'll catch up with the comments in a second. Yeah, it's literally only 7 items. Okay. I mean, this is a big tip for only 7 items. You figure, think about $3 or $4 is going to be base pay. The rest is a tip. Okay. Olivia says, I'm introverted too, but I've learned customer service skills for the last 18 years. Hey, there you go. Linda says, you don't have to deal with traffic. You got those bike trails much faster than cars. Yeah, fair enough. But what the customer was specifically talking about was how long it took for me to shop for the order. I'll put that screenshot in the video too, because I thought it was really cool. Like, she was actually giving me big praise for that. Plus the fact that, you know, I actually read her instructions, and one of the things was to let her know what the expiration date on the salad was. A lot of shoppers would just ignore it because it's like, huh, do you want me to read? And then just do whatever the hell else they feel like. It's like, no, read it. Whatever note that the customer puts on their order, read it. Whatever they say to you in text, read it. But you get a lot of these entitled drivers out here, and they're like, they're making me do stuff. I don't want to do stuff. I just want to make all the money that I want to make, and no tip, no trip. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you're the last person that this customer is going to see. So you're assuming a lot of liability for their order. And you're also given that opportunity to set a good impression. And think about it, man. That can turn into repeat customers. And repeat customers who will pay you more money because you worked on their orders. I get a ton of repeat customers here. And they pay me more because I'm the one that does the orders for them. When other people do it, they pay less because, well, they do a shittier job. Not even going to be humble about it. Because at least I'm not going around stealing people's food. And if something does get damaged on the order, I own up to it. Be like, hey, I fucked up. Here's what you can do to get a refund. Rather than just hand them a broken carton of eggs and just be like, this shit happens. Bye. Or saying nothing at all. It's easy peasy lemon freaking squeezy, dude. Seriously, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know the old saying that one of my catchphrases? I mean, I don't know the catchphrase, but I use it. You know it. Anyway, I digress. Okay, we just made it. Crocodile asks, earning lots of money today. So far, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good so far. Silver Lake is back. Drama isn't chaos. It's the art of keeping life interesting. We just be bored, well behaved. Well, sorry to break it to you, Silver Lake, but we're not a drama channel. So many people don't give a shiz. Yep, that's true. Nothing beats... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you sure like your... You like your Gossip Girl, don't you? I mean, to each their own. That's cool. But, you know, as far as, like, any real gossip or drama, that's not what this channel's about. And that's because that's not what I'm about. If I'm doing shit that's out of character, then it's like, you know, it just doesn't sit right with me. Linda says I don't like drama. Hashtag relatable. Hashtag. Oh, wait. Wait. I need my gimbal. Ta-da! Okay. We're going grocery shopping. Let's go get some groceries, ladies and gents, and everyone else in between. See if we get one of those little carts. Ah, man, they took the last one. That's okay, no big deal. Not here to cause drama. No, I didn't say you were causing drama, but I do put that caveat in mind for anyone that's relatively new or brand new, or people that just need to be reminded. Like, you know, people that are like pro gossiping, drama dumping, or other shit like that. It's like, no. Take that elsewhere. There's a time and place for everything, you know? And this is not the place for that. So it's a good thing I set hard boundaries with that stuff pretty early on. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys around. So you get the lovely view of the Winn-Dixie bags. I'm kidding. Mike the Drama Dasher. Hey, you should start another YouTube channel where you just go around talking shit about everybody. Wouldn't that be funny? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually entertain that. Okay, so what do we got? We got one of those big packs of chicken breasts. We've got melon chunks, carrots, milk, applesauce, wackaroni and cheese, and a bag of tortilla chips. Interesting. Will I make a channel about those? No. I don't know enough about that stuff to have much to say, let alone dedicate a channel to it. Olivia asks, is that Winn-Dixie going to be Aldi soon? I'm not too sure, actually. The one that's over by my mom, I think that one's turning into an Aldi. So that'll be interesting. Okay, scan away. There we go. Nice. And then melon chunks. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find the bigger package of the mixed melon, so I had to go with the smaller one. Do you like Vinnie the Pooh, or are you more into Pippi? Vinnie the Pooh? Are you talking about Winnie the Pooh? That one cartoon, that old cartoon? I used to watch that as a kid. Okay, the customer did approve of it. Nice. I mean, I had to settle for what I can get with that, you know. Hope they don't lower my tip for it, though. Some customers be like that, man. Like, they'll lower the tip just because you had to get the slightly smaller size, or they'll snatch it away. I've had that happen to me before. They get everything else except for the item, and I do communicate with them, and they still snatch away. Bastards. Okay, it's the scoops. Oh, it's bulky. There we go. Stiffy, are you talking Pippi? Oh, Pippi Longstocking? Oh, geez. Another Grubhub? Yeah, that's not very good. So that's where I'm at. Got to go down there and then come back that way. I don't think so. Let's see. Just got to get the applesauce and milk, and then we're done. Popeye the Sailor would get oxalate problems in real life. You know, I'm not exactly sure on that one. I mean, it didn't seem like he always ate that much spinach. It was like whenever he needed to eat a lot of spinach. So he's probably safe. Alright, now we just got to get the milk. Let's see, Steffi asks, is spinach healthy? Yeah, spinach is healthy. You get a lot of vitamin K from it. It's got a pretty good amount of vitamin A and some other stuff. Yeah, Corey, it is. It is an Uber Eats shop. So we got 6. We just got to get the one last item. I was thanking you earlier, Corey. The power of Corey, the Canadian man, that we would get ourselves a good shopping order from Uber Eats today. And it actually happened. Okay. Do like that. Okay, we got everything. Iron, vitamins. Oh yeah, certainly. One easy way to figure out how much of what is in spinach is to go to Chronometer. You can type in Chronometer, CRONOMETER, or you check my link tree, which is in the description box down below. It's free to sign up, and you can use it as a diary for your fitness, water consumption, nutritional intake, and it shows you a whole breakdown of that stuff too. All right, hold on. Let me see if this barcode's gonna work. Okay, so I gotta actually line for this. Okay. What if I put issue with scan? Actually, maybe that would work. Hold on. No, I'll go online.
I know that people get the sleeves options. Is this dirty on it? No? What? Oh, yeah. Because I have like Oh wow. I wanted to put in a quote that I created. My designer had a girl I wanted to put that on my arm, but I'm kind of scared because so many people say it's actually hurt. They don't?
I got another one for you. If you're afraid that is going to hurt you,
Yeah. And you want them in these bags?
Yeah.
Are you writing this all the way up?
Yeah, it's as bright as it'll get.
I have the same problem on my phone. Michael, what do you put that into a customer thingy? Do you put in the barcode?
yeah, I put it in a keypad though if it doesn't escape.
Okay. So put it into the keypad that says for their like numbers. Like that one, right? Keypad? Alright. 98009800 420.
They really don't even get this.
9
Something risky.
9 and 6
Pardon? I said, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I think we got it. Yep, we got it.
Yeah, the one for DoorDash works just fine, but Uber Eats never works properly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Party 3914. But this is actually my first time doing paperback. Believe it or not.
Oh, really?
But I don't trust myself. I'm already messing with I don't want to overstuff them since they are paper. Do you want the milk in one?
Yeah, I wanted everything.
Alrighty. We have more, so.
That's okay. Just whatever you can put there.
Literally, I have like the whole entire arsenal down there. So I can just easily.
No, it's fine. It's all right. I got it.
Got a whole arsenal.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Abuse of power. And here's your receipt.
All right. Thanks.
Have a good one.
So,
This all for you?
yeah, I wasn't mad or anything. I was just disappointed. Like, they put the chips right next to the chicken. That was so stupid. You could fit everything else in one bag. Hell, I'll show you. Right? So. There you go. Done. Okay. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. All right, there we go. Okay. Hey, what's going on, JK? How you doing, buddy? We finished up a small Uber Eats shopping order at Winn-Dixie. It's paying over $19 though, and it's only going a few miles, so that's pretty good. And after I get that dropped off, we'll put the other apps back on, see what I can get. Mike, do I play video games? I haven't played video games in a while, but I think video games are cool. Hey, what's going on, Deb? Good to see you. How you doing? Okay. Wow, that's really close to here. Huh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think this is only 3.5 miles. I think it was further. JK says doing good. Nice. And Deb's a little sore. Well, I'm sure a night's rest, good night's rest should help with that. Okay. Yeah, this order's only a mile away. That's good. JK's about to head out. Took my mom up to her friends to celebrate her 80th birthday. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. I guess we could chill out on the sidewalk. A little bumpy though. Yeah, I got a few cars coming behind me, so yeah. Sidewalk it is. Bumpy wumpies and all. One thing I was thinking about is how when I go on the panel Monday, if I want to be able to hear everything, I might have a hard time when it's windy. I ride my bike when it's windy, so I might have to get some earphones or earbuds, whatever you call them. I might have to get a set of them. Probably just buy some basic shit. I'm sure that'll get the job done. Ow! Snack Samurai. What's going on, Snack Samurai? Funny you mentioned snacks. This order has those scoopable tortilla chips. Scoops. Tostinos. Wait, Tostito. Yeah, Tostitos. That's what they are. Yeah. So, we'll count that as delivering snacks. Sidewalk chill out. Yes. Yeah, I will give Uber Eats credit. They do come in clutch. It's pretty nice, like what they're doing today. Partly thanks to Corey. Corey, the Canadian man, bestowed upon us the luck of the Canadian man with getting an Uber Eats order. Okay, we're almost there. Bump, 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 bump. Stippy says I'm sleepy. Alright, well, if and when you gotta head out, it's all good. Get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, Stippy. Okay, we're actually. Oh, wait. U-turn. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Did you get the Uber message? You can sign up to do shop. Oh, really? Oh, no, I didn't get that. I'll have to look into that. That's pretty cool. I don't know how often I would get an order like that, because I got the same thing with DoorDash, and I think I've only ever done it twice, maybe 3 times. But it's still pretty neat, because they give higher base pay for it. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Well, actually, it's a dip. Same thing. That's pretty much all you got on Uber Eats today, Corey. I got you. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see you. Good orders? Yeah, so earlier this afternoon, well, actually it was in the morning. So earlier this morning, I did a huge shipped order. It had 58 items in total, and the total payout was almost $400. And it was a customer I've never shopped for before with Shift. And the base pay was $16.83. And, the customer had some specific instructions, and, I just adhered to them. I communicated with them, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Cue the Seinfeld meme. And I got a really big tip for it. No, the order was $400, Dan. But I did get a very good tip for that. So hold on. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm live streaming. Live streaming on YouTube. But I'm dropping off an Uber Eats. Yeah. Okay, so it's apartment B. Oh, here we are. Hey, how's it going? Doing good.
I never hear people deliver it on bike.
I'm pretty much the only one doing it. That makes me sad. Here we go. Got that?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. How fast does that thing go?
Oh, I get it up to 30 miles an hour, and it gets about 100-mile range.
Really?
Yeah, it definitely gets the job done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Firm complete. Done. Let's see. Dan asks, how much did you get from it? I'm not going to spoil that just yet, Dan, because I did film it for a video. I'll have that coming out pretty soon. But let's just say it was a very good tip, and it was quite surprising. It was a very pleasant surprise. I'll just put it that way. And then this Uber Eats order we dropped off, it's supposed to pay over $19. And then we dropped off a couple DoorDashes earlier. One of them was, it was paying $10.25 plus. It wound up paying $12 because it had the plus sign. So that was pretty neat. Overall, we got a pretty good day ahead of us. Hey, what's going on, Sally? Good to see you. How you doing, Sally? We're rocking and rolling, baby. All right, I'm gonna put DoorDash back on. Yeah, it's only a little after 6:30, so the night's still pretty young. Let's see what happens. Mr. Crocodile asks, "It's a good day." Yeah, it's a good day, man. We pretty much already made the $100 goal for the day. So even though I'm not spoiling everything, I'm just gonna say that I've already made over $100 USD. That's definitely a good day for me. All right, let's go. All right, let's go, baby. Here we go. Look at that. 12 and a half for 2.5. It's only 7 items. Let's go. 12 and a half for 7. Oh, for 2.5, I mean. Let's go, baby. It's raining over by you, Sally? You out working, Sally, or are you just chilling out for the day? Luckily, no rain in sight. It's been that way lately, too, which is great. The weatherman keeps saying it's going to rain, and then there's no signs, and it doesn't happen. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's not. But it keeps saying it is. So, what's up with that, you know? Hey, special one. There he is. There's the boy. How you doing? Still going strong. How's your workouts going? Still doing squats. Good mornings, deadlifts. I haven't been to the gym in a while, special one, but I've been doing calisthenics at least a couple times a week and a shit ton of bike riding. So that's been my main bread and butter for staying in shape lately. But yeah, we're still kicking, dude. How you doing, special one? How's everything going with you? Oh, ow! Bumpy wumpies. Sally says styling and profiling. Hey, there you go. Ow! Okay, hold up now. Hold up now. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Just pulling right up to the Winn-Dixie up ahead. Luckily, that drop off point was very close. So, our dollar to mile ratio is looking pretty freaking good tonight. Let's see. JK says, my comment is way up. Oh, yeah, I must have missed it. It says you pick a store and time slot. Oh, really? Huh. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Because with DoorDash, what they'll do is they have shop only for Winn-Dixie, but they'll send it to you randomized. So it sounds like they're doing it different with Uber Eats. I don't know, man. That sounds pretty freaking cool. I'll definitely look into that. Thanks for bringing that up to me, man. In fact, I'll see if they sent me. I don't know if they sent me an email. I usually get notified if they send me emails. I'll have to look in the app too. Maybe they sent me a notification in the app. A lot of the time, I don't read them because they're irrelevant and annoying. But that doesn't sound irrelevant and annoying at all, you know? Or irrelevant or annoying. That's what I meant. That's the grammatically correct way. Okay. Pardon me. All right. Sally says like and subscribe. Thanks, Sally. Appreciate that. And let's see. Special one says that's sad, Mike, but you're maintaining the gains. Yeah, you know, it's like making do with what I have in a lot of senses, but it's also, you know, it depends what I'm prioritizing in my life. You know, right now, this YouTube channel, my general work, cash flow, paying off my credit card debt bit by bit, things like that is, you know, big priorities. But still making sure that I stay active and healthy as well. It might work because driving in South Florida between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. is nightmare traffic. Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. Lucky for me, though. I don't have to worry about that. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. Okay. So here's what we got for the orders. It's very small, as you can see. And there's me up there. Wow, look at that. That's me. So it's only 4 items, 2 of those, 1 of each of everything else. So let's go, baby. Oh, wait. Bam. Two. Can do low volume split up training, get amazing gains. Well, I mean, it's not that I'm not exercising at all. It's just it's different. Because you know, money was a problem at that time too. But I'm not getting a lot into that because I'm not gonna dwell on things that were. Ah, come on. This won't tighten. Ah. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's send the intro. And then, I'm gonna say 2 bags, that should be fine. Okay. Oh no, copyright music, no. Oh, it's Christina Aguilera. Not into calisthenics because I want to get big, enjoy weights. Well, you can certainly get big with calisthenics. You can definitely get pretty freaking strong with calisthenics. And it's not like I haven't been around the block with that stuff either. When I was in the gym, I definitely incorporated heavy calisthenic, you know, weighted calisthenic exercises like dips and pull-ups. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's the low-fat one. Let me see. Do they have that? No, it's just the regular one. I don't even see a shelf label for it. Oh, it is the regular one. Yeah, it said low fat in the picture, right? It says low fat, but it scanned that, so that's weird. It's probably an old label. Awesome body. Yeah, you're not wrong about some. You're not wrong about some of that stuff. Special one, but not everyone wants to do that either. That's not really a big priority in my life. Oh, they changed the label. So it's this one. Okay. Here we go. Man, either I'm out of touch or they keep changing labels for everything. Yeah, maybe I'm just out of touch. 69-year-old man after all. Okay, let's see, what's the next one? Okay, we got a Grubhub. That's actually not that bad, but I am gonna decline that because I'm busy with this order. Okay, what's this? T-bone? Single thing of T-bone. Okay, I think I found it. Alright, 0.95. 0.86. And then take the photo. Okay, yeah, they asked for the photo for quality assurance. Rows can lack in calisthenics and is not easy. Let's see. Inverted row is not easy to progressive overload versus T-bar rows. Well, it isn't always that it's easier or not easier. Sometimes it's the simplicity of the loading scheme. Right, with inverted rows, one of the main ways to progress with that exercise is to bring your body as horizontal or even reverse diagonal as possible, and then start adding weight, because that's helping to increase your range of motion, use more of your body weight. Alright, what's the smoke seasoning? Wait, is this down the... I don't know if this is the right one.
Daniel's gonna be there too, so not only in a second.
I'm pretty sure this is next aisle. I think the planogram is wrong. Oh, it is right there. Okay, oh, it's steak seasoning. I thought it was just smoke. Okay. Pardon me. There we go. Guess they're making s'mores. It's pretty nice. Although, if you use regular graham crackers, they're vegan instead of the honey ones. Yeah, that's the milk chocolate. If you use the dark chocolate, that would be fine. What's going on, Sandra? How you doing? Good to see you. But you agree that if someone wants to get as big as possible, they'd be better lifting weights using machines? Well, yeah, I wasn't saying that just calisthenics is just as good. That wasn't my point at all. I was saying that's what I'm doing. Because my goals have shifted over time. you know, getting as big and jacked as possible isn't my primary goal. Not even saying it really was back then. It's just I had, you know, it was just different. Okay, so we're looking for the cauliflower wings. Okay, it's not that. Oh, here they are. Okay, got that. Now we can check out. Just got to make sure these aren't mixed up.
Welcome. Please select your language. Enter your phone number or scan your rewards card now. Scan items one at a time, placing them in the bagging area after each scan. For items without barcodes, touch the quick lookup button. Welcome. Please select your language. Rewards account accepted. Please place your bag in the bagging area, then press the button to continue. Please place your bag in the bagging area, then press the button to continue. 549. Place your item in the back. 859. 449. Scan coupon now. Insert coupon into slot near the blinking light. Touch the continue. Your total is, please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
Will you put that up for me, man? Will you? You didn't.
Please remember to take your receipt and check the coupon center for any coupons which may be available to you. Thank you for shopping at Winn-Dixie. Welcome. Please select your language. Welcome. Enter your phone number or scan your rewards account accepted. Now. Enter phone number. Place your bag in the bagging area. Then press the button to continue. Rewards account accepted. 849. Place your item in the bagging area. Credit 253. Scan coupon now. Insert coupon. Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions. 11 60. Credit 5 60. 12 82. Credit 5 70. Scan coupon now. Insert coupon into slot near the blinking light. Touch the continue button to finish. Change your receipt and check the total. Please wait. System process. Following the instructions on the pin pad. Then press the button to continue. Welcome. Please select your language. Enter your phone number or scan your rewards card now. Scan items one at a time. Please remember to take your receipt and check the coupon picture for any coupon.
This cheap ass gimbal. Okay. Yeah, this thing barely even works. And I can tell the threading's all messed up on this thing. Yeah, it looks like it's crooked too. Damn. What kind of exercises do I do? Well, I keep it pretty bare bones. I like pistol squats a lot. So that's my main. That's that plus my bike riding. Those are my main things to maintain my legs. For upper body, I like pull-ups. I'm not crazy about dips, but I like push-ups. And I got those TRX bands, so I like to do flies and reverse flies with them. It's pretty bare bones, not like a crazy ton of different exercises, but stuff I like to do and enough to be pretty well rounded with overall stimulus of the muscles and stuff. What kind of split would you choose for someone who wants to get as big as possible? Could work out 4 to 6 days a week. I'd probably say upper, lower, push, pull. Probably a fusion of the two. I think I need to adjust that gimbal. It's not working as well as it should be. Then again, it was like, what, probably $7 on Amazon. You get what you pay for, make the cheapskate gasher. Oh, shit. No, I didn't want to clear everything. Poopy doopy. Okay, it didn't actually clear anything. Good. Okay, 2645. Let's get it. Oh, it's not. Wait. Why is it not letting me message the customer? Oh, now it is. Okay. I always like to let them know I'm on the way. I just see that as basic customer service. That's a big part of gig work, you know, it's customer service. Because you got to come into contact with a ton of people on a regular basis. It's not a whole lot different compared to, you know, other delivery work or other customer service, like if you're a cashier or a sales associate. Fusion of the two, I think normal upper lower is so crowded. See many natural. It can be. That's why I tend to prefer push pull, because a lot of exercises that are upper and lower can be either or. So if you program either or on their own separate days, then like you can pair up bench press with squats, for example. You can pair up deadlifts with barbell rows. What do they have in common? They're either pushing or pulling, pressing or rowing, and it's like in an upper. It's also in that upper lower / hybrid full body ish type training, if you look at it that way. So you're able to bang out more. Essentially, you're able to bang out more with your compound exercises in a pretty efficient manner. And it's not like your exercise sequences have to be the same each day either, right? You can prioritize 1 or 2 main compound exercises on their own given days. Like, let's say that you got barbell rows and deadlifts as your primary pulling exercises in a push-pull. You can prioritize deadlift towards the front of your regimen on one day of your pulling days, and then on the other you can prioritize your barbell rows if those are the exercises you choose, So it's not like you have to do the same sequence every day, the same exercises, the same sequence, the same everything. There's a lot of cookie cutter templates online that do that, and it's like you're not really getting enough variety. If bodybuilding's a big goal of yours, you're not really getting enough variety to work the muscles differently, right? Because we know that a muscle isn't just a muscle. A muscle's attached to various joints and tendons, and those joints and tendons dictate how the muscle functions. especially depending on the positioning and the type of exercise that you do. Like preacher curls put a lot of the primary stress on the elbow joint. So even though it's a bicep exercise like a regular bicep curl, it trains the bicep differently because, well, we know that the bicep is attached to the elbow and it's also attached to the shoulder. So it's one of those multi-joint type muscles, right? So if you're able to figure out which part of that muscle is attached to which part of the joint and tendon, it can help you figure out how to train it differently at a given point. So if you're just doing the same 100% stuff every single day, the same sequence, you're simply not getting that variety, if that's important to you. Okay, it's back up this way. Got it. Okay, one customer down. Let's get the other one. Joints will get stronger over time. You can do stuff that you couldn't do before. Yeah, certainly. That's definitely possible. Because if there's no stimulus, then it's not going to get stronger, plain and simple. It also, it generally takes more time for your joints and tendons to grow stronger anyway. That's why a lot of the time when, you see people immediately hop on PEDs, right? I'm not going to spell it out completely because YouTube doesn't like that, but you know what I mean by that. Performance enhancers, we'll just call it that. They don't add any real benefit to the joints and tendons, right? There's little to no observable effect that PEDs have on joints and tendons. But yet your hormones for muscle growth are so goddamn metabolic that the joints and tendons just simply can't support them under such heavy loads. So a lot of the time, these people are pushing super crazy volume and intensity in the feet with their exercises, with performance enhancers, that they wind up just making it worse for themselves. Because despite how much muscle mass they put on, despite how crazy strong they've gotten, that really only affects the muscles. Their joints and tendons have not caught up enough to support all that metabolic tissue under those heavy loads like that. And unfortunately, there's not enough of that kind of consideration with a lot of people that go on PEDs, performance enhancers. And then they wind up tearing their pec, or they tear their hamstring, or their tricep. And then they either have a very difficult time salvaging their bodybuilding career, or they're pretty much over. And depending on what you tear too, it can absolutely devastate your training, your health, your longevity. Like a back injury, for example. A back injury puts you out of commission completely, pretty much. Hamstring injuries massively reduce the size of your legs. Because how the hell do you train around the hamstring like that, you know? How the hell do you train around a fully torn hamstring? That's really fucking difficult. Because the hamstring stabilizes the quadricep, right? And, you know, mechanism antagonists, muscles stabilize the other. So your lower back supports your abs. Your abs support your lower back. Your bicep supports your tricep. Your tricep supports your bicep. So when you tear a hamstring and you're trying to train quads, well, you're not going to be able to get much out of your quad training because the muscle that stabilizes the quad is completely torn. And we also know that the hamstring attaches, it attaches to the hip, but it also attaches to the back of the knee. And the calf also attaches to the back of the knee, right? They pretty much cross right around the similar position. So you can't even train the calves with a hamstring tear. So pretty much, you get an injury like that, your legs are going to get fucking small. Blow out your back, you can still train legs, because all you got to do is sit on a machine and do some leg extensions. Let's say eyes on the road. Driving forward, not even looking. We got a grub pub, let me check it. $4.22 for 4 miles. I don't think so. No, thank you. Do I get a ton of trolls? Honestly, no, I don't. They rarely, well, I'm not gonna say rarely, but they don't really show up much. And I mean, we had one today. It was just a flat earther conspiracy theorist. I gave them a chance yesterday because they were also saying the same shit. But I gave them a chance to try to substantiate their position and not just double down on their conspiracy. And they just did the same thing, and it was getting annoying as shit. So I wound up perma-banning them. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, what's up, Bree? How you doing? We're dropping off some DoorDash right now. A little windy out, you can probably tell. But how you doing, Bree? How's your day going? Yeah, better. Breeze. Yeah, pretty much they do. I mean, you figure the entire point of taking performance enhancers is to enhance performance, right? It's I know it sounds obvious because it's namesake, right? Performance enhancing Ds enhances performance. But it's not simply just, oh, well, you know, you grow more muscle under heavier loads, under greater tension, blah, 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 and you can do it more. It's also your ability to rebound from intense sessions like that, too. So you figure those anabolic receptors that your body naturally produces, that's your limit. And performance enhancers are like, no, we don't need that because we can one up that. We can two up that. We can dial it up to 11. If there was no benefit like that, nobody would take performance enhancers, right? But of course, there's a lot of downside, a lot of things to consider with that. Like mainly the impact that it has on your liver, your kidneys, your heart. That's a big thing right off the bat. That kind of stuff is known to enlarge your organs. And when you enlarge your organs, your heart has to pump more blood, and it has to work much harder to get that stuff to the surrounding areas that it needs to go. And that comes with complications, risk to various cancers and diseases. Alright, hold on. Yeah, that's right, Glenway. Oh, right here. Hey, how's it going?
Is it s'mores?
Oh, it sure is. Here you go.
No.
I come from the store. Oh, you got that? Okay. Yeah, just the one.
All right, cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Have fun with your s'mores and stuff. How do you know all this stuff? Your knowledge or levels over me. Well, I'm not going to claim to be like the world's most knowledgeable person with everything, but I have a lot of perspective, and you know, I find these topics interesting, and if I find a topic interesting, I like to dig a little deeper with it, you know. Okay, so this order actually paid more. It paid 50 cents more. It was originally paying $12.50. It paid $13. Both customers tipped. So cool. Not too bad. Pretty decent order. I just find the subject interesting. I tend to know more about stuff that I find that I gravitate towards or just find compelling enough to dig deeper with. I'd also say being observant is another important consideration. You know, I try to pay attention to certain details that are worth noting, and you know, if I'm able to retain memory of it, then try to pass it on in some way, shape, or form. And even if I don't immediately remember, sometimes someone might say something, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I remember this," and then such and such. You seem to know some stuff, but can't beat Joe. Oh, Jesus. No, I can't beat them, but Andrew can beat other people. Literally. He can literally beat other people. But I'm not going to get into that. You're into philosophy? Kind of, yeah. I'm definitely aware of, you know, several of the different kinds of arguments that are made in philosophical discussions, and sometimes the counterpoints you can make against them, like appeal to blank fallacy, for example, or you know, stuff like that. I can't say I go out of my way to be involved in philosophical discussions, really. But I still think it's an interesting topic nonetheless. And every now and again, an opportunity will present itself organically, which is generally how I prefer a lot of things in life. You know, if opportunistic, I guess, that's probably a good way to describe that. Okay, just make sure that tire's good. Let's see. Looks like Ellie's got to get going. See you later, Crockett Gator. Yeah, take care, Ellie. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. They know lots about everything. Joe Rogan had Neil deGrasse Tyson on his show. He's very smart, have good takes on most things. I think when Neil's talking about like space stuff, it's pretty interesting. But I can't really say I've done a lot of follow-up on his positions of things. So how accurate his claims are, I'm not exactly sure. But I don't overly care enough about it to be like, oh, well, I must figure out if Alpha Centauri really is 2 million light years away, or, you know, whatever he might specifically say. So, I digress. Maybe he's good in his field, but outside he's... Yeah, yeah, that could be a good way to put it. That could be a good way to put it. Like, I'm never going to claim to be something I'm not. You know, a self-proclaimed expert at any one particular thing. Like, if I don't have any real expertise in something, I'm not going to pretend like I am an expert in that particular subject. And there's always someone that does it better than me. But I'm well versed in some things. Your vocabulary alone will make you sound knowledgeable about anything. There you go. See, that's a good way to put it, Bree. If you know how to speak, and you speak with conviction, you speak in a way that gets people to actually give a shit about what you're saying, and you actually fool them, well, there you go. You succeeded in that sense. We definitely have our fair share of people in history that have done that. And one of them may or may not be running the country. Just saying. Oh, man, this freaking... Yeah, Jordan Peterson, he's a good example of that. Because, you know, the thing is, even about his psychology stuff, a lot of people question the authenticity of it. I can't say I've done any real digging to know how much of it's accurate and isn't, but, you know, I digress. His recommendations with medications is extremely unprofessional, because people forget that he's a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. And that kind of stuff could make someone lose their medical license, but, you know, people love Jordan Peterson, so they give him a pass. I'm using some pretty big words. What are you saying, Bree? Are you saying I'm like one of those people? I'm kidding. Just yanking your chain. But I get what you mean. And I wouldn't exactly call myself the most intelligent person either. I'm certainly not a charlatan. But I'm curious. Right? I'm curious and ask questions. Which I think is a valuable trait to, well, becoming more intelligent, more experienced. It's like fuck around and find out, but you're not really fucking around. You're just finding out. And it's not like I haven't fucked around. I've done that too. And sometimes that's what it takes to find out. Curious, question so many things. There you go. It's not like it's all sunshine and rainbows with that, though. Because in pursuing those aspects of my character, it also means that I find myself never satisfied, because it a lot of the time it seems like when I know more, I understand less. It's strange, because you figure you ask a question, you get an answer for it, but then that answer has follow-up questions afterwards, because even when you get the answer, sometimes it's not always as clear cut and dry as you want it to be, or it's even more confusing than when you first started, and then you got to ask more and more. And unfortunately, you know, we're only so capable that we can't always provide the answers to those follow-up questions, because we ourselves don't even know. All right, what is this? All right, $4.75 for about a mile. Got to go back that way. It's at Walgreens, 2 items. I'll take it. But I guess one part of never truly being satisfied is that you're still always going to ask questions and figure things out anyway, right? You gotta know some about the hierarchy of evidence. Oh yeah, when that conspiracy guy came in, you know, I did briefly mention the hierarchy of evidence. I don't always go crazy gung-ho about it. What was that? Oh, I do like DoorDash stuff. Yeah, that's how I roll.
That's how we roll.
Hey, there you go. On a good road, knowing more truth, becoming a better person. Yeah, there you go. That too. Not all. I said this earlier too. Not all evidence is created equal. So that's another thing as well. Oh, it's from the brand Eaora. It's EAHORA. It's a long-range bike. EAHORA. Yeah. Okay, now I can go. Go. Ow! Yeah, I always get people asking about this bike. It's cool, man. I never really got this kind of attention when I was just a normie in an automobile. I count that as my socializing for the day. But no, I think it's pretty cool. I love bikes, and people are curious about them, you know? But yeah, not all evidence is created equal. That's what I stated before. I will die on that hill. All right, we're at Walgreens. I'm not going to bring the gimbal. It's only 2 items. I think I got to readjust that kickstand again. Once you grasp logic and evidence, next step is applying it. And question your biases, seek discomfort, value truth over being right. That's where real growth begins. No, you're absolutely right. Because, you know, as I've gotten older, you know, I've definitely started to realize my limitations of what my worldview once was. Things like that. Hey, there's Chip. I was looking for you. Eric told me you're not feeling so good. Sorry you're not feeling so good, Chip. How you feeling right now, though? You feeling any better? It's good to see you. You've been sick? Yeah. Yeah, we've been getting some pretty good orders today on the whole. You know, not all the orders are great, but overall they've been pretty good. Then you start to question the meaning of life. Oh yeah, that one is all too relatable, Bree. Oh man, I question that every night before I go to bed. Hashtag existential crisis. Okay, come down here. Hey, there's Yvonne. How you doing? Good to hear. Orders have been decent. Oh yeah, and earlier today, this morning, I didn't live stream it, but I filmed it for a video. I got another massive shipped order. It had almost 60 items like the other one. That, the video that video is coming out tomorrow. But this one, it was almost $400 of groceries and stuff. So, not to spoil anything, but it was a very pleasant surprise. Let's just say. And you guys will know more when I have that video come out. And then I had enough time afterwards to film for another video project that'll be coming out pretty soon. It's another collab with some other gig tubers. And it's going to feature more people that you guys may or may not have seen before. So be on the lookout for that too. Toot. Okay, it's from Nair. Wax strips. Gotcha. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it was only 2 items for this order. That's heckin' dope. $4.75 for a little over a mile. Not the worst order. Yeah. And from there, you realize that meaning isn't something you find, it's something you build through. Oh, man, you're really, wait, you guys gotta see this. Bad juju. Check it out, Chip. It's bad juju. 666. That's the bad juju number. That is at Taco Bell. Isn't that funny? Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm already busy. Yeah, hold on. Let me check this out. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey. Find everything okay?
Yeah.
Is this a DoorDash or did you?
It's a DoorDash.
Oh. Yeah. I got a code 60, James. Okay. We've been doing a lot of them. Are you going from try this direction?
Yeah, this facing towards me, right?
Try it again. There
Okay.
you go. Finally.
Yeah, they're gonna have to send me a new one at some point.
Is yours worn out?
It's 5 years too old.
Oh.
Yeah, when I first signed up with DoorDash, that was the one I've had. Got a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe too much.
Okay. I don't know what the meaning of all these signing the slips is for, do you?
I guess it's just verifying that it was actually done.
Right.
Creating a paper trail in case I try to steal it,
Yeah.
People are like that here.
I
Yeah. Have a good one. Okay. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, about how meaning isn't really something you find. It's built through reason, values, and action. Now, I think the finding part is if, like, I guess it's more about, like, if you create a niche for yourself. Like, a party kind of has to figure it out, so you're finding it in that sense. But yeah, the building part, certainly. I can relate to that. Because, I got a lot of skills and capabilities, many of which are based on my whatever I find particularly interesting. And even though I haven't capitalized it on a lot of it as much as I could or even should, I'm finally at a stage in my life where I can I can reap the rewards of that via self-confidence. In other words, I'm feeling more self-confident now than I ever had before. It took a while, but I'm just glad I'm there. It does, self-confidence doesn't always kick in when you want it to or even need it to. But when it does, it's pretty nice. Alright, just gotta let them know I'm on the way. 7:32, they want me to drop it off by 7:39, so they give me about 6 to 7 minutes. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Turn you guys back around. Let's see. Special one needs to get going. Enjoy the stream. Hey, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Good to see you. I'll be live streaming tomorrow night as well. And we'll see what the daytime brings, too. Maybe I'll stream during the day, or if I get like more really good shipped orders, maybe I'll just film them for videos and things and stuff. Cause I like making videos too, man, and I know a lot of you like watching videos, so that's something I like to keep up with too. Hey, when I eventually get monetized, which is going to be in the near future, ad revenue, yay! All right, let's go. Just go around. You don't have to beat. Would be an extra. Good, man. What part of go around don't people understand? He had all the opportunity in the world and he didn't take it. And then he beats at me? Come on. But I digress. Let's see. Dan says, you will grow Mike. Seems like a channel that will get bigger. Yeah, no kidding, man. You figure after tonight, my watch hours are going to be over 1,500. That puts me halfway to the watch hour goal for channel memberships. I've already got the subscriber goal for channel memberships. And it's not just channel memberships either, right? It's also partial monetization. So if people wanted to send like a donation in live chats, for example, you know, that money button, you've probably seen like that money icon button in some people's live streams or whenever they're premiering videos. That gives people the opportunity to do that too, right? They can send donations via YouTube with the YouTube partnership program. So minimum 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours allows me that. Plus I could sell memberships, like I said. And then the full monetization, which is ad revenue for views and watch time, is 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours. I gotta readjust that kickstand. Mr. Crocodile asks, "Are you still working?" Yep, still working. It's not quite dark yet. It's not 8 o'clock yet in my area, so we're still working a little bit. And as I mentioned before, I've already made past my goal for the day, but I am gonna work a little longer as long as this order's available. I'll probably take off after 8. We'll see. Do I work day and night? Depends. Like, one thing I've been doing now during the daytime is opportunistically going out. Oh, okay. Yeah, this order's actually not that bad. It's going to take us south. So, yeah, let's do it. It's $7 for 4 miles. So I'm just going to make a quick U-turn. There we go. Nice. But yeah, I predominantly work the dinner hours now. That's been the main strategy I've been doing. If I get good opportunities for big shopping orders during the week, or not during the week, but during the daytime, I'll come out during the daytime. And on Sunday, so tomorrow, I'll probably work longer, maybe. We'll see. It depends. It's getting there, I guess, the song. Oh, work day and night. Oh, South Carolina. You don't have Southern accent. No, that's because I'm from Long Island, New York, but I live in Florida. That's why you don't hear the Southern accent, because I don't have one. All right, when I get to this Paisano pizzeria, I'm going to adjust the kickstand. The bolts are coming loose. But I got one of those fixed wrenches. It's a fixed hex wrench. And I'll just use that. What does my wife say about all this? I don't have a wife. Trying to watch while having my 2-year-old grandson here with me. Hey, appreciate it, Yvonne. Hope you're having a good time with your grandson. Always do. Thanks. Not everyone has a wife. Yeah, that's true. But you asked me what does your wife say? What does my wife say about this? And I was just saying, I was confirming I don't have a wife. So it was not an insinuation that everyone has a wife, if that's what you're wondering about. So you aren't married? No, I'm not married. I'm not in an active relationship with anyone. Okay, what are we doing? There we go. Looking. I don't have a son. I don't have kids, and I'm not in an active relationship. All right, just up the road. That's where the Paisano is. It's just off the road. No, I'm just not in one at all. That's what I mean, Mr. Crocodile. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that needs to be posted. Oh, did I forget it?
I know, and I had another one, but I was very scared. It was only 5 minutes that day. So I was.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I forgot my wrench, but I still have these that'll work.
Control 7, Touch Road. I think you have Virgin Vessel.
Yeah, a lot of
Well,
good markets are probably
and there. Yeah. This is a very nice model. I don't say that. It's serving water. So it's only. Sorry.
Good enough.
Also go by, hey, that one guy, come here. Are you new to playing?
I when Matt got off, I met them. I was here in like September, and so I didn't know here. So I went to Walmart. They were at the Walmart, and they like invited me to like, hey, we're gonna like come open later. And they was like, and then we'll be able to do like some days.
We used to play a lot. She has the first place metal car.
Hello?
She got a little victory metal car.
Thank you. Wow.
I tell everyone that.
Let's see. Yvonne says I made a total 110.79 was shipped, 38.04 on Spark. Yeah, way to go. Nice work.
If I had that card, I'd promise you. I don't care.
All right, we're picking up for Annie. See if Annie's ready.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm picking up the DoorDash for Annie.
DoorDash for Andy.
Annie.
We have a few more minutes.
It's Annie, Annie.
It'll be a few more minutes.
Okay. But yeah, nice work, Yvonne. So it's not you who had an ex-wife named Luna? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Lost custody because of the D word. Well, that's unfortunate. Nana says, or Yvonne says, goal every week's 100. Hey, you made past your goal, so way to go, Nana. Way to go. That is heckin' dope.
See you at the register. Hi, how are you? I had an order for Victoria.
Let's see. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm waiting for a DoorDash at Paisano. It's a pizza parlor. It's $7 for 4 miles. It's taking me south, so it's going to situate me a little closer back to the house. And yeah, we've been doing pretty good tonight on the whole. And we did get a really good shipped order earlier today. I filmed it for a video, so I'll have that coming out pretty soon. How's your day going, Terry? How you doing? Cheesecake, chicken parm. So that's what this order is. I got you. Let's see. Terry says doing good. Thanks for asking. Nice. Good to hear. Okay.
Actually, that home ever I did pay for it, so I really wasn't doing it.
Oh, you're crafting right now? Right on. What are you making, Terry?
28.
You don't want to wear your car out until it gets in the shop on Tuesday. Yeah, better safe than sorry, right? Or as I usually say, better safe than sorry, as Corey the Canadian man would say. Okay, so we're just waiting on that.
Sorry about that. All right. Have a good night, sir. Thank you. So,
Okay, it looks like they're still cooking the chicken parm. That's okay. A journal for my little neighbor, 3-year-old girl. Cool. She made your rocks. Nice. That I guess you can say that rocks, huh? Who's your alpha hero? I don't have one. Or not that I know of anyway. So I don't know.
I prefer veggie stuff and like that one. Right there, if you tap it on there. All right, did you get a receipt?
Yeah, I think I'm going to turn off Grubhub. All they've been doing is just send me trash. Heck, even Uber Eats sent me a good order. Off they go. Alpha is important. Why exactly? I mean, I know you're going to be biased towards Alpha because it's in your name. Grandpa Pub? What? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's where that one is yours. Thank you so much. Thank you. Come back and see us soon. I will.
All right, y'all
Thank
said,
you very
thank
much.
you now. Kevin.
Kevin.
I don't. Okay. No, what I was asking is why is alpha important? Have I ever been to Bosnia? No, I haven't. I have not.
So we're working here together, so whatever tips we're getting.
Oh, it did show the poll results. That's weird. It said 0 votes the whole time. So people did vote on it. Huh. So 76% of people voted Saturday is the night for fighting. Elton John reference. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah, the pickup time was 7:46. Oh, you just voted, Terry? Yeah. Yeah, on my screen, on this screen, it said the whole time there wasn't a single vote. But YouTube has been, I don't know, they've been glitching and stuff. It's not like that important or anything. So I was like, whatever, you know. But I was curious. Being alpha means you're in control of your mind. Weakmen follow alpha's lead. Your body, your life, weakmen follow. Okay. I mean, those are some pretty blanket assertions you're making. But I get what you're saying, sort of. Yeah, exactly, Terry. Just because you're not an alpha doesn't mean you're a follower. And besides, like, if you're going to hold someone like Andrew Tate in such high regard, which I know you do, Irvin, then does that actually make you a leader? Because you're appealing to an authority figure the way that you do? It sounds like you're following them.
Chris, where's that order? DoorDash deliveries. Why didn't you call it out?
So it's been ready?
Why didn't you call it out? That's sitting right there.
See.
So when it's done, literally just say it. I don't care if they're in there or not. At least it'll get their attention.
Yeah. So everything's in the bag?
Everything's in the bag. So you got cheesecake, Caesar salad small, chicken parm, spaghetti.
Okay. It's like the second time in a row they've done this. Such a waste of time. Like the last time I was in here, they did that same shit. It was like just sitting there, and they didn't say it was ready. It's the same person too. Oh well, it's okay. We got the order. That's all that matters. All right, just gonna let the customer know I'm on the way. Consistently set leadership. On my way with your order. Okay, where's this going? Oh, I know where that's going. Not being alpha doesn't make you follower, but refusing to lead when you could. Yeah, but what do you mean by lead? Right? You're just like, what do you mean by lead? Lead what? Like, people are people, man. I don't know what else to say. And a ton of people have different personality traits. Just because they don't align with alpha, beta, gamma, like, we're not simply just categorizations like that. We're people. And we're going to have deviations with different traits and characteristics from one another, because that's a part of what makes us different. That's part of what makes us unique from each other. Yeah, but why is that specifically an alpha thing? You know? Why is that specifically an alpha thing? It's a lead. Like, you're making that insinuation even if you're not really saying it that way. You have a life and strive for becoming stronger. Okay, that's great. I mean, a lot of us do. It's not always the same black and white way, but, you know. But a part of what makes someone a leader is also being compassionate. And when you're lacking that, and you're trying to govern others, you're just a tyrant. And that's not alpha. Not to me, anyway. And a lot of people take that at face value. These things about, you know, oh, alpha, leader, this and that, and they use it as an excuse to be tyrants towards people. Can lead by example without having to be alpha. There you go, Terry. I 100% agree on that. What strength in what? Right, again, like you're making blanket statements. You're not actually breaking it down all that much, Urban. It's like, strength in what? What do you mean by strength? Unbreakable? Yeah, being unbreakable doesn't exist. Being unbreakable isn't a realistic outlook on life. If you think you're going to be unbreakable, you're setting yourself up for a lot of disappointment and hurt. You're going to get hurt. You're going to feel like shit. You're going to be sad. You're going to be depressed as fuck. That's just a part of life, unfortunately. But how you're able to overcome those setbacks in your life, you know, that can be a testament of strength rather than unbreakable. Unbreakable it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you can be strong without being unbreakable. You can be mentally, emotionally strong, and use your emotional strength to practice your compassion for people. That doesn't mean you're unbreakable. Like, you might as well tell me to be brave without having fear. That doesn't make any sense either, because being brave is about facing your fears. Like, you can't tell someone to not fear things. We all fear something, right? But bravery is what counts with that stuff. To be telling people to be strong, to be unbreakable, doesn't make any fucking sense, because we're not unbreakable. We are far more fragile than we're willing to admit a lot of the time. It makes you uncomfortable admitting that shit. Like, who the hell wants to tell someone that, hey, I've been through some shit in my life, and I struggle with depression, or I tried to unalive myself, or, oh, I have this, trauma about these different events in my life. Who the fuck wants to admit any of that? It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But part of being strong is being able to be honest about those things with someone, to let someone in so they can help you, so they can, provide you some kind of comfort, maybe even some perspective in life. It's not about being unbreakable. What the fuck is the Matrix? See, what is that? What do you mean, the Matrix? What the fuck is the Matrix? Get a six-pack, learn to fight. So, being able to kick someone's ass in a fight makes you unbreakable, makes you strong? No, it just means that you can kick someone's ass. Maybe in some cases, that could be a good thing. Okay. But whatever happens to something called peaceful resolution, or civil discourse, or being cordial, you can do that too. Does it always work? No. But simply just having, and the thing about abs too is, you can literally just shred down to a low enough body fat and see abs. Abs is not a testament of strength. Ab is not a testament of alpha. Who gives a shit? How many strong men compete in strong men have abs? Most of them don't. They're fat. They're huge, because their huge sizes are favorable to moving mass. Mass moves mass, right? That's why they're so goddamn big. They don't have abs. Are they not alpha because they don't have abs? Like, come on, dude. And learn how to fight. How many fucking fights have you been in, Erwin? And be honest with me. How many fucking fights have you ever been in your life? I highly doubt you've ever been in one. And most people have never been in any real serious fight. It's only the most extreme, violent, psychopathic people that actually fucking fight. And when they fight dirty. Well, guess what? We have things for that. We have people that are willing to, specialize in that stuff. And I give kudos to that. But that doesn't make them alpha. That just means they're good at a particular skill. which is, you know, that can be very valuable, of course. I'm never undermining something like that. This is why I don't have this black and white thinking with, like, you know, oh, what constitutes alpha, what constitutes a strong person, or whatnot. It's like, it's not that simple. You try to make it as straightforward as possible, but you're not even, like, it's not even your own fucking opinion. It's just what Andrew Tate tells you. And I know that because all of his fucking underlings and the people that sim for him say the same shit all the time. They all occupy the same fucking brain cell from the same dude that has this Ponzi scheme like university and has literally been caught with sex trafficking. How fucking alpha is it to have a role model who's been busted for sex trafficking? Tell me how alpha it is for a man to take advantage of a vulnerable. Tell me how alpha it is for some fucking schmuck like Andrew Tate to take advantage of women. Is that alpha? Because if that's alpha, then hell no. I think alpha is fucking retarded. That's not alpha. That's just a pathetic little man taking advantage of people. You know what makes me better than someone like him? I have basic decency. Yeah, I have basic decency. And guess what? Newsflash, basic decency is not hard because it's basic. Yeah, who would have thought? Basic decency is a basic thing to have. I'm not going to sex traffic people. I'm not going to beat the shit out of someone just because, oh, I'm alpha, I have six-pack abs, I can fight. I can sucker punch someone when they're not looking. What kind of fucking leadership is that? It's not. Do what Terry said. Lead by example. And who gives a shit if that's alpha or not? I care about basic decency at the end of the day. What did you miss? Oh, just this schmuck, this Irvin alpha schmuck, going on about alpha. Oh, six-pack abs, learn how to fight, and then, you know, making blanket assumptions about, you know, what is leadership, what is strength, when it's not that black and white. Okay, 5408. Here we are. All right, hold on. Be right back. Okay. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Been showing up in my... Well, just remember, you have the power to click on something or not. And I'm also going to lead by example when I say that. You're done, Irvin. Sayonara. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Let's see. Yvonne says looks beautiful out there. Yeah, temperature wise it's pretty nice. It's what is it right now? Okay, so that was a while ago. So let me see. What's the temperature now? It's supposed to, yeah, it's 65 right now. It only got up to about 74 today, which is really nice weather, in my opinion. Yeah, Terry says bye. There you go. Bye to Irv. Yeah, he had his chance. He lost it about the whole Matrix shit. And the whole, sucking Andrew's cock with every single word he says. I mean, figuratively speaking, about that. In other words, he just, he holds everything that Andrew Tate says like gospel. People gravitate to people like Andrew Tate because, well, he speaks with conviction. I was literally saying that before. I've even said it on multiple occasions too. If you speak with conviction, then you can impress a lot of people, even when what you're saying is absolute bullshit. Because, well, people have their confirmation biases, right? Confirmation bias, we're all guilty of to some extent. Someone tells you all this shit you want to hear, and they speak with such conviction, you gravitate towards it. Especially if you find yourself not really curious enough to question their stances on certain things. And unfortunately, someone like Andrew Tate fools millions of young men to think that, the Matrix is turning us into a bunch of gays and a bunch of femboys, and that's a bad thing if you're not alpha, then you're just a sheep. You're not strong, you're not a leader, you're not blah blah blah. It's just a bunch of blanket assertions. Something feels off. Hold on. It's like, I just can't stand by that, I'm sorry, I just can't. We're people, we're individuals. We have strengths and weaknesses in different criterias and metrics. And, my bottom line at the end of the day is just basic decency. And to play to your gifts, Terry says, I'll be back in a bit if you're still here. All right, cool beans, Terry. I might still be here. No, I guess we're okay. I was thinking that there was a possibility of a flat, but I think we're good. Oh shit. Are they doing... I guess they're doing more construction on this road. They could have put some cones or something. Oh well, it's okay. Do I have enough time to turn? Right after this person. Alright, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, hold on a second. God damn it. There we go. Alright, anyway. Well, we've had a pretty decent crowd tonight. Appreciate everyone that's been stopping by, hanging out, hopping in. All those good things and stuff. Yeah, let me see how much I'm up to today. So I want to figure out good stuff. Yeah, we still got Pro Shop, that's cool. Our original item count is up to 93%. And we need a minimum 92. So we're doing pretty good in that sense. And let's see. Okay, oh, it's 49 exactly from that. Okay, plus what I made from shipped earlier. Oh yeah, I did that one DoorDash earlier too. I filmed for a video. And then the Uber Eats. Let me see how much. That was 19 something? 1918. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that Uber Eats order that I did earlier, the customer did lower the tip, but they didn't lower it drastically. So the original payout was $19.64, but they lowered it to $19.18. And I think the main reason for that, yeah, I think the main reason was because one of the items was smaller. Because I couldn't get the bigger one. It was the mixed melons. So they did lower the tip a little bit. But still, $19.18 for a seven item shopping order is pretty good. I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining about that. That is pretty good. Okay, looks like Mom texted me too. Oh, was that a clip of the kittens? I don't know. Little cuties. Little cuties. Period. How's everything over by you? Question mark. Still working? Comma. Probably going to wrap up soon, comma, but I definitely had a good day today with work. Period. Yeah, I was just texting my mom. She's always asking how I'm doing and wants to, you know, keep up with that stuff. I guess we could dash a little longer, maybe. Possibly. It has slowed down quite a bit, though. So, I don't know. Yeah, we did pretty well today. Let's see. What about the miles? What are we up to with that? Okay, so we did pretty good with that, too. I'll show you guys. You don't hear back from your son all that much? I'm sorry, Yvonne. Yeah, it's like, I love my mom, man, I really do, and love to, you know, she's always wanting to know what I'm up to, and, you know, whenever I have something really cool going on in my life, she's, you know, one of the first people I want to tell, you know. I mean, not even just that. Like, even if I'm feeling like shit, I'll still let her know. Okay, so here's what we did today with DoorDash. So that's oh wait. No, wait a minute, hold on. Wait. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this stuff right here. So that's $49. The $4.75 of which was from earlier today because I filmed for a video, a separate video. So that would be $44.25 plus $19.18. So that is $63.43. Yeah, so $63.43. That's how we did this evening, and then these are the miles and the time. So overall, we didn't do that bad. That's about $3 a mile. That's about, I think, 18-ish, 19-ish dollars an hour. And then, as I mentioned too, I did that shipped order earlier today. It was really good. I filmed it for a video. I'm sure you guys will be excited to see it. Jack Mayday. What's going on, Jack? Petty when they remove a few cents from the original tip. Happens here sometimes too. Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is that it's only a few cents, right? I'm not gonna go to battle over a few cents. Now, if the whole tip was gone, yeah, I would. I would contact Uber Eats and, you know, I would complain and set up a good case for myself because I'd be entitled to that money. I mean, you guys see me out here, right? Premium customer service. That's what people get. Even when I fuck up sometimes, I make up for it in some way, shape, or form. Because, again, that's part of basic customer service. Right? You do your best with every order. You give it all you got with every order. And even when you do slip, and that happens sometimes, it's inevitable, you still own up to it. And then you keep moving forward. You know, it's not hard. You either do it or you don't. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Terry. That's very unfortunate. It really is. But, you know, we love you. We support you, Terry. So even though, you know, that only, I guess it can only mean so much and do so much, I hope it at least means something. Usually something related to the restaurant or store, something out of our control. I agree, it's just a small amount. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you figure, what is that, 64 cents? You know, 64 cents, it's whatever. I mean, I could literally go in the coin bucket that my landlord has in the closet and just pull out 64 cents and be like, oh, hey, look at that. Or 46 cents, I mean. Yeah, 46 cents. Not even half a dollar. We've come to accept it. Yeah. Hey, no problem, Terry. No problem, Terry. I think you're a cool cat. Or as I would say, a cool catto. That's my makeshift Spanish for cat. Catto. Cool catto. Ow! Ah, bumpies. Bumpy bumpies. Ow! Ow! Ah, too many bumpies. Okay, bumpies. Gatto, catto. Yeah, you hang around long enough, Jack Mayday, and you'll hear a lot of my usual catchphrases and wacky antics. Maybe you'll find it endearing. Maybe you'll think it's stupid. I don't know. You're entitled to your opinion. But hey, you know, if you can take something out of this channel, then my work is done, right? Alright, let's see. What's Mimi saying? Okay, it looks like she had a pretty good day. My brother, too. Yeah, if you guys don't know, maybe you've heard me mention it. My brother, he does game developing on Roblox. That is so freaking cool, dude. I mean, he works a lot, of course, but he spends a lot of his time just really honing in on these games that he creates on that platform, and he's gotten as many as like a couple thousand people playing his games. Like, that's insane. It's like, oh my god, you know? And he's 18, right? He's 18 years old, and he's accomplishing this stuff. It's like, dude, like, I am ecstatic for him, you know? I'm just so happy for him that, you know, he's really capitalizing on his potential so early in his life. I mean, one, it's the fact that he even is capitalizing on his potential. And two, it's the fact he's doing so at such a young age. You know, that's just incredible. I'm so proud of him. And, you know, I'm also just really proud of my mom, too. She's been through so much, dude. And to overcome it all, you know, I look up to that. I do. You know, it's like seeing my brother capitalizing on his potential with that stuff and seeing my mom overcoming everything she's been through is very inspiring to me, you know? It really is. It's truly something else. Let's see. Terry says, you must be younger than I thought, Mike. Oh yeah, I'm 30. You know, you're not the first person to think that I'm older than I am. I've been told I'm an old soul, I guess. So that's cool. I know a lot of the people I'm closest to in life, or you know, I'm on like good terms with, regularly communicate with, are all older than me. You know, many of them are. So I guess that sort of accentuates that effect. The beard makes you look older. Yeah, that's true. I know if I clean shave my face, I'd have some of that semblance of a baby face again. And then the 5 o'clock shadow would be back in like 5 minutes. I got that thick Irish hair. So it starts growing back quick. I could probably just shave my beard and donate to the people that need hair. I'll shave my body and do that for all I care. Like, all right, you guys need hair for like a Sasquatch costume for a play, and there you go. Old soul, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we're not getting any more DoorDashes, so I'm gonna, there we go, closing that out. I'm gonna head back home and take Lucy for a walk. I'll keep the stream running so you guys can hang out with me and Lucy. Enjoy this lovely evening. Yvonne says, that's awesome. Nice. Bumps. So many bumpies. I'll read the rest in a second. Okay, no unusual noises, so the bike is still good with that. Yeah, the other day, the bike was like kind of having a hard time in that bottom end position with the torque. I was wondering what it was, and it turned out there wasn't enough grease. So I just re-greased, made sure there was more on it. But, you know, that might pick up aside. This bike's running well. So that's heckin' dope. Okay. Let's see. Terry says, have a great night. Hey, you too, Terry. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed your time here. You're always welcome. We love having you. There we go. Hope everything goes well with your car too. Seems like a lot of gig workers having car troubles lately. And again, that's just this is part of gig work, I guess, right? Where's Lucy? Here's Lucy. Hi, sweetie. Hey, baby. Ah, nice, Terry. Happy to hear that. Oh, there you are. I was like, where'd you go, Lucy? There you are. Let's see. Jack Mayday says, my fiance Jessica and I like your videos. We're vegan too. Oh, rad. Got a favorite meal lately? Salad. Salad. That's my favorite meal lately. Having some Asian style salad. It's pretty good. Put some of those like Impossible nuggets in it. Turns it into a quote unquote chicken salad, right? What about you, Jack? Yeah, it's nice and quiet out. Just the way I like it. Yeah, you can sniff. No pee-pee, though. Last time Lucy peed on this guy's lawn, he tried chewing a new asshole out of me. It's like, dude, it's like she's just fertilizing your grass, you know? But it's okay. Just doing a nice thorough inspection, Lucy. Yeah, she's got a lot of her familiar spots. There's a dog lives here. So this is her way of communicating with said dog. It's almost like telepathic in a way. Dogs are funny like that. They're also interesting like that. What do you think, Lucy? Gardein turkey cutlets. Ooh, those are good. I haven't had those in a hot minute, but man, those are good. I love those. That's probably my favorite thing from Gardein. I'd even say Gardein's probably my favorite brand of mock food. Mashed potatoes, corn salad, and salad. Heck yeah. That sounds like quite the feast you got there, Jack. I think it was, I don't remember if it was last Thanksgiving. No, it wasn't. No, it was, I think it was the Thanksgiving before. That's what I had, those Gardein cutlets. And then the Thanksgiving before that one, I had this recipe for a quote unquote turkey loaf using wheat gluten and chickpeas. And it actually came out really tasty. And my mom thought it was tasty too. But I didn't know that she had a gluten intolerance. So she had to get her stomach pumped after I left. It was pretty bad. Like I was basically back up here and I live about an hour away. And I find out that they had to get paramedics and shit at the house. And I think they took her to the ER and she had to get her stomach pumped. Like, shit, dude. I felt so bad, you know? I really did. But she was like, no, it's okay. I didn't know. And it's like, damn, well, we're not doing that ever again. But it was good, though. it was good, aside from that minor hiccup. Yeah, I know wheat gluten specifically doesn't sit too great with my stomach, but I don't have that same intolerance like my mom. She's got a pretty bad intolerance to that. Yvonne asked what kind of dog is Lucy. She's predominantly Chinese Shar-Pei. She's 88% Chinese Shar-Pei. And she's got some other stuff. She's got, I think, American Terrier and some other breeds of dog in her. Because a lot of Shar-Peis are not as big as her. She weighs about 54, 55 pounds, I think. And she's fairly tall. Like, she's pretty much knee height. I think she's like, yeah, she's taller than knee height. So she's not short. Most Shar-Peis don't get that big, you know? So that's why I say that she isn't a typical, she's definitely not a purebred. Hope she felt better quick. Yeah, it took a few days, but she's all right. Well, I mean, this was a couple of years ago, but yeah. All we know is we're not doing that again. It was tasty, though. I'll grant that it was tasty. Hey, what's going on, Nina? How you doing, Nina? We got back home from doing our gig work tonight. We did pretty good. We made about $63 and change for about 21 miles. So there was that. And I got a really good shipped order earlier today. It was actually the highest tip I've seen in probably a couple of years, actually. So that order wound up being really, really good. I filmed it for a video, so that'll be coming out soon. Puppy. There's another dog over there, Lucy. So, yeah, we definitely... Not gonna say the grand total. Yeah, come on, Lucy. Not gonna say the grand total of today, but we definitely made well over $100. So, that's on point. Oh, there's multiple dogs. Cute. Now, let's see. Nina says, doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good, Nina. Overall, it's been a good day. That grandbaby of yours is too adorable, Yvonne. Nice. You're lucky we're coming this way, Lucy. I mean, how can I say no to that face? I smell that well. It's pretty pungent tonight. Lucy. Oh, Lucy sees something. Oh, it's a rabbit. Get him, Lucy. Wow. Well, how precious. We caught Lucy on camera chasing a rabbit. You're never going to catch them, Lucy, but I applaud you for trying. Where is Lucy? Lucy? There you are, sweetie. Wow. Yeah, look at you, superstar. Did you chase that rabbit? Do you smell their scent? Yes. Lucy, come back. Yeah. Yeah, if she ran away too far, she'd get scared. Last time something like that happened, it was at a park that's over by Barna Avenue, so it's like southeast from here, right? And I guess she chased something, on that trail that she goes to with her landlord. And this was before she had a GPS tracker, because now she's got a GPS tracker on her collar. And I guess she lost, and it took her out to the highway, dude. Like, she ran out to the highway. She was scared and confused and shit. But miraculously, she knew exactly where exactly to go to get back home. Because when I was out working, I guess, or something like that. And when my landlord came back to the house, she told me that Lucy was just sitting right at that door. Like, she knew exactly how to get home. You know? Like, I'm telling you, man, whenever we would drive her around and take her to parks and stuff, she's always paying attention, right? She picks up the sense and she knows the routes. She pays attention. She's definitely a smart cookie. So thank goodness. I can only envision that, though, man. Like, just seeing her having to cross the highway, busy-ass cars. I mean, you guys see the drivers I got to deal with. Just thank God she didn't get hurt or killed, you know? It's like, damn. And yeah, after that happened, anytime they would go to the park, that specific park, she would, my landlord takes the leash, and she's got that GPS tracker that she puts on the collar. Because if anything does happen, then she would know where Lucy's at. Yeah, this little girl, she's something else, man. She's cute, she's playful, she's sweet, but she's also really smart. All right, left and right, we're good to go. She also looks both ways before crossing, too. She picked up on that habit when we first started having our walks from here to here, you know? Because there were a couple times early on where she would run out and try to cross street, but she wouldn't look both ways, and then she picked up the habit. Monkey see, monkey do. You want to see her face close up? Where are you going, Lucy? Let's see. Can we see your face, Lucy? After you sniff? I know you get preoccupied with this stuff. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, Lucy. Wait. Sit. Sit. Come on. You know what you gotta do. Sit. Stay. There you go. Good girl. Yes. Hope you got a nice, good look at that sweet, beautiful, precious face. Okay, come on, Lucy. Superstar. So precious. Oh, truly, truly. Yeah, you've got quite the fan base, Lucy. She's got an Instagram, too. If you type in Lucy Fur, so Lucy Fur, Furr, Sharpay Goddess. So Lucy Fur, Sharpay Goddess on Instagram. That's where you can find like a ton of pictures and everything. Ah, get away. I think that was a moth or something. She's 6 years old. She turned 6 on March 25th. So, you know, she's still fairly young. Fairly. She still got some years in her. She doesn't act like a 6-year-old, though. She definitely has the friskiness of a younger dog. She loves playing with toys, like stuffed animals, those like tug-of-war type toys. She loves bones. She'll just like crunch on those to oblivion. She loves sticks. She loves palm fronds. She loves coconuts, pine cones, you name it. If she can chew on it and rip it up to shreds, then it's a good toy for Lucy. Crazy babies. Mine turned 7 this month. Cute. Precious. Where are you going, Lucy? Yeah, what were we working on earlier, Lucy? Look at that butt wiggle. Yeah, a ton of people have been pointing out the butt wiggle. It's funny. Okay. I know there's another dog that lives here, and then there's a dog that lives there too. That dog's name is Oreo. They call him Oreo because he's got like that black, white, and grayish fur. Lucy likes him. I don't think he likes Lucy too much, though. And then the other 2 dogs, I don't think Lucy formally met them yet. And then there's some dogs that live right next to our house, but they're always in the backyard, so I don't know. All right, you ready to come back in, baby? Okay. Oh, shoot. There's a rocket launch. I just realized. Check that out. Wow, look at that, Lucy. You see that up there, baby? You see that? Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, we're basically about like half an hour from the space station. Where you going, Lucy? All right, come on back, baby. See how long can I capture that for? Yeah, it's gonna break the sound barrier. Yeah, half the time when I see them go up like that, they just disappear in the blink of an eye. Like that. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like once it hits a certain point, then it just vanishes. They say you get that same effect with an event horizon for a black hole. Although it's a lot slower in that case, but you get what I mean. Okay. I think we're all done, Lucy. Weevesy woo. Give her some last minute sniffs and then I'm gonna head inside. Yvonne says I hurt my foot somehow at the park, shooting pain in the pinky toe. Ouch. Maybe you stubbed your toe, possibly? I guess that's a possibility. You already come in, sweetie? You broken your pinky. Oh, you broke both of them. Ouch. Yeah, I would imagine. Okay. Hold on. And good night, beautiful. Hunky loves you. Get some sleep, sweetie. Okay. Oh, cool beans. So on that note, I'm gonna head inside and just chill out for the rest of the night. And I appreciate everyone that's been hanging around, stopping by, saying hello, all those cool things and stuff. Appreciate you guys being here. I will come back out tomorrow evening. I'll play it by ear during the daytime, but we'll see. Take care, Mike. Hope your toe feels better soon, Yvonne. Yeah, hope that heals better for you soon as well, Yvonne. And take care, Nina. Take care, Nana. Good to see you. Anyway, I'll see you, ladies. I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow. Take care.